Welcome live to Riverview Sports Complex in Mableton, Georgia. Today, the Carrollton Trojans hit the road for the first time this season to take on the Pace Academy Knights. Carrollton enters this game with a record of 0-4, while Pace Academy is 5-1. Carrollton has been dealing with injury after injury this season. However, they just came off a positive and competitive performance against the defending state champions, the Westminster Wildcats. A new challenge arises tonight for the Trojans. The opening face-off is right around the corner, as they are at midfield right now. Goalie's cross, starting for the Trojans, and the goal will be the senior number 20, Chris Cuff. Facing off to start for the Trojans will be Chase Cipolla. On the wings, Ben Carter and Ben Bryan at long stick. First road game of the season, and we are underway, and Pace Academy takes the face-off. They're going to have numbers right away. They get it into the box and settle it down. This will be an area game for both teams. Pace Academy is 1-0 in area play. So far, Carrollton is 0-2. Pace Academy is coming off a loss in their last game. And that ball is down right into the stick of Ben Carter, and Carrollton forces an early turnover. And that ball is checked out of Ben Carter's stick, and Pace Academy has it right back. And they're going to drive. Good body there from Xavier Reese. They're going to feed the crease wide open, a shot and a quick goal for Pace Academy. Wide open on the crease. And it's quickly 1-0 with 11-12 to go here in the first. The crease defense has been an area of concern for the Trojans this season, and it just cost them a goal right there. Last game against Westminster, it was a lot better. So they're going to have to make sure they focus on the crease a lot. And communication is key, too, to know who you have. Facing off again will be Chase Cipolla. He will lose this one. We do not have a roster for the Knights, so we will just go off of numbers. On ball is Xavier Reese. He's going to switch now as Ben Carter. We're going to have a drive and a shot. Saved by Cuff, his first of the game. Cuff to Carter, who drops it. Footing will be something we have to watch out for tonight, as the field is a little tore up. There was just a JV game before this. Ben Carter with the swim move. He's going to get it into the other half of the field. He's going to feed the crease. Wide open was Castleter, and he could not hit him. Good hustle from Michael Morgan from behind. And it looks like we have a whistle down. Not sure what the whistle was for, but wow, Carrollton with a huge missed opportunity right there. They could have easily tied it up. As we just mentioned, the crease defense for Carrollton, and Pace Academy completely forgot about the man on the crease that time, which was number 13, Penn Castleter, the sophomore. Back on defense now is the Trojans. For them to pull the upset tonight, they will have to cash in on those opportunities. On ball now, and into the game for the first time is Jackson Cruz, one of the best players on his team. Xavier Reese gets beat, a pass up top. Shot. Saved by Cuff, another great save for him. He has two early ones as we just hit the 10-minute mark in the first. Cipolla throws it over the head of Xavier Reese, who is not ready for that, into the stick of 30 Carter Johnson. Carrollton caught a break, but they clear it, and they will have it on offense for the first time tonight if they can settle it down. Driving from X is Michael Morgan. He's going to feed Ben Bryan. An anxious start here for Carrollton into the stick of Jackson Cruz. Into the game now is number 2, Alex Schilling. Cruz beats his man, fakes the pass. Cruz still has it, feeds the crease. Michael Morgan, good patience from him. He's going to hit Castleter. Carrollton must pass and catch the ball tonight, and as soon as we say that, Schilling can't come up with it. A good body from him. A missed ground ball right there. As a player for Pace just fell down, lost his footing. Carrollton can maintain possession. They can definitely compete in this game, but they have been on defense much of the first quarter, and they are back on defense here. Once again, the footing is a little bit of a concern, so that favors the offense. The defense, as you have already seen, has been a little ginger in their responses to the cuts. On ball, Sipola, the sophomore, who saw a lot of action last game against Westminster after not seeing much the first few games of the season. He got the start once again tonight. Pace Academy works around the outside. The defense is sloughed in right now for Carrollton. We're going to have a drive from X. Feed up top. Good job by Ben Bryant to get in the face of the offensive player. He overruns the ball. And back on defense is Carrollton. Good effort there from Ben Bryant. If he would have been able to kick that ball ahead, Carrollton would have had a chance to fight for the ground ball. Number 8 for the Knights hasn't. He will look to go. ISO on ball is Schilling. He's going to drive. Passes it to X, who was looking for a feed. Decided against it. The defense is sloughed in right now. Shot. Another save by Cuff. He's got 3 already. Cuff, nice throw to Ben Bryan. Carrollton has 4-on-3 right now. Bryan to Castleter. Excuse me, that is Dylan Michaelitis. Got the ball checked out for a moment. Got it right back. He feeds Morgan. Morgan's got the defense caught up. He's going to feed Ben Bryan. Oh, and Ben Bryan can't make the catch. Another good look for the Carrollton offense. However, it is another quick possession, and they are going to go right back on defense. The looks are there for Carrollton. They're just going to have to cash in on them and complete the catches. Back on defense now, a little out of position as Ben Bryan and Jackson Cruz get back. Good check from Sipola and good effort from him. He was going after the ball right there. Xavier Reese on ball now. Going to have a drive towards the middle of the field. 22 still has it. He still has it. And now we have a flag down that will be on Carrollton, I believe, for a slash. Pace Academy can be patient here. Good defense from Xavier Reese. A very good body right there. A little bit high. Great defense from Xavier Reese right there. He's still on ball. The shot and a goal for Pace Academy. That was great defense from Xavier Reese right there. However, the Pace Academy player did not give up on the play and finished with the goal. I'm not sure if they will wave off the flag or not. We have 6:22 to go in the first quarter. The Knights lead at 2-0 over Carrollton. Illegal cross-check is the call. 1 minute. The goal is good. As you can see the ref in the bottom of your screen. And it looks like the cross-check was called on Xavier Reese earlier in that possession. On defense now is Austin Waldrop. Other 2 long poles are Sean Dressender and Carter Johnson. Once again, 6:22 to go in the first. As you can see, Carrollton is a man down. Pace Academy will definitely have the advantage on the face-off. Looks like Ben and Carter will just head to stop the break. Ref's going to move them over. That is the first penalty of the night for the Trojans. They have been good all season with not getting penalties. Sipola. We're going to have a hold on Sipola. I'm not sure about that call. It looked like, if anything, the Pace Academy player number 15 was holding. Pace Academy is man up, and this is the first man up of the night. Carrollton defense is very sloughed in. They're going to have to react quickly, and it's going to be hard to do with the field conditions the way they are. They have to have sticks up. Quick movement here. A feed to the middle, a shot, and a goal for Pace Academy. From point blank range, Chris Cuff had no chance on that one. Score is now 3-0. Pace Academy leads it. 5:50 to go here in the first. We've not seen many ground ball opportunities tonight. But when they do come, Carrollton needs to make sure they attack the ground balls. They have struggled with that in their last few games, a little too hesitant and passive. Cipolla. And we're going to have another hold called on Chase Cipolla, his second in a row. I have to keep an eye on that as Carrollton is back on defense. The face-off game is the game within the game, and whoever wins that usually wins the game. Carrollton has not won a face-off yet. They're going to have to turn that around. On ball is Sean Dressender. On the near side of the field now, number 8 for Pace Academy has it. He's going to work it around. And they will look to drive from up top. A pick. Good switch there from Jackson Cruz and Ben Bryan. Good communication on that one. Above goal line extended now is number 1 for the Knights. Just outside of your screen, Ross Castleter will sub in for his brother Penn Castleter. Ross Castleter did miss the last 2 games with a mild concussion, and he is back tonight. He's into the game now. Pace Academy still has it. On ball, Cipolla. Cipolla gets beat. The shot saved by Cuff. Incredible save right there as he measured the bounce perfectly, and Carrollton needed that one. Dressender has it in transition. Michaelitis needs to come to him and get the ball. Dressender still has it. He's going to give it to Ross Castleter. Good clear that time, and once again, it all started with the great save from Chris Cuff in the goal. 4:15 to go. Jackson Cruz has it. He played great last game against the Wildcats of Westminster, and he is the highest scoring player on this team this season. He beats his man. He feeds Ben Carter over his head. He had him open. That would have been a good look. Once again, the passing and catching Carrollton has got to improve on. Less than 4 to go now in the first. Long pass right there. The ball is still down. Michael Morgan trying to ride. Threw a little check right there. On ball now is Ben Bryan. Pace Academy has dominated the time of possession in the first quarter so far. That wears the defense out, and Carrollton is going to have to turn that around as the game progresses. They continue to work it around. We haven't seen anything fancy so far from the Pace Academy offense. A simple drive from X, a man-up goal right from the crease, and another drive from up top off a pick. And number 11 has it up top now. On ball is Ben Bryant. He's going to throw some checks. Good lift right there as he lifted the stick. On ball now is Xavier Reese. Number 22 seems to be going after him. As you can see, Xavier Reese lost his footing there a little bit, did a good job to stay on his feet. Pace Academy is constantly trying to get it to a man up top and let them go to work. Now from the wing, above goal line extended now is number 8. He changes direction, feeds it to the X-man. On ball is Reese. Number 22 has a goal tonight for the Knights already. And he's going after Reese. A shot saved by Cuff. He's out of the goal now. Another good save from him. He tries to find the open man. He finds Cipolla. Cipolla has Ben Bryant open in the middle of the field. He's going to hit Xavier Reese. Good pass from him. Xavier Reese has some speed, and he's going to hit Jackson Cruz instead. Good decisions and good passes there from Carrollton as they are back on offense with under 2 minutes to go in the first. Pressing out now is the Pace Academy defense. Cruz driving down the alley. He's behind now. He's going to keep coming. Jackson Cruz keeps coming. Gets checked from behind. That ball is free. Pace Academy has it. Dylan Michaelitis on the chase. A bounce pass. A feed to the crease. Shot. And a goal. 4-0 now. Pace Academy leads it. Another goal from the crease. Carrollton was a little bit confused there on the fast break. Timeout Carrollton as Mike Mutzel and Mike Mason want to talk this one over with their team. 1:22 to go in the first. We will take a quick timeout break with them. We are back now here out of the Carrollton timeout. 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Facing off is Cipolla. He has been called for 2 holding penalties in a row on these face-offs. He can't come up with that one. Back on defense is Carrollton. Pace Academy offense has had success here early in this game. Xavier Reese is still matched up on number 22 for the Knights. It will be interesting to see if Carrollton decides to change that matchup, as they are going out a little bit behind the X's. You cannot see it outside of your screen. Pace Academy continues to work it around. They have been very patient tonight and just chose their spots. They work it around. Wall drip. Cipolla's on ball now. Carrollton defense played very good last game against Westminster for 3.5 quarters. Got away from them a little bit at the end of the game, but it was definitely their best defensive game of the season. They look to continue that success here tonight. On ball, Cipolla. They're going to feed the crease again. That ball, a good check from Ben Bryan. I believe in. He's going to keep coming around X. And Carrollton, not good communication there from them, as it looked like Ben Bryan and Chase Cipolla were both on ball. And they both got off the ball, and he just came around X. Once again, that is the 3rd crease goal of the game for Pace Academy. They now lead it 5-0. Nothing that Chris Cuff could do about that one. Seconds to go here in the first. Facing off for the first time tonight will be Jackson Cruz. On the wings, Ben Carter and Ben Bryan. As mentioned, this is the first road game for Carrollton this season. They are in the all-black uniforms, as Pace is in the all-white. We're going to have a face-off violation on Pace. Cruz has it. 11 seconds, 10 seconds to go. They're going to have to go and go quickly. Cruz driving. The shot from Jackson Cruz to the chest of the Pace Academy goalie, and that will do it for the first quarter. Pace Academy leads it 5-0 over the Carrollton Trojans. as Carrollton will have to make some adjustments heading into the second quarter. In this huddle right now, you know Coach Mutual will be talking about the Crease defense and communication. We will leave it on their huddle here as we just had a timeout. And we are in the middle of changing between the first and the second quarter. As we get ready to start the second quarter, before this game, the Carrollton JV team played the JV team of Pace Academy. Carrollton lost that one. That was their first loss of the season. They go to 2-1 on the season. Facing off again will be Jackson Cruz, as he won the last face-off off of a violation from Pace. He's competing for it. That ball's up in the air. Jackson Cruz one-hands it. He has it. Good effort from him. And Carrollton is on offense. Cruz fakes the pass. He's going to drive towards the middle of the field. He might get a look right here. The ball's checked out. And Pace Academy has it. That was back-to-back face-offs wins for Carrollton. That is a positive sign. A skip pass for Pace. Shot. And a goal. They got that one past cuff top left. And the lead is now 6-0 in favor of Pace. Even after giving up the goal, that is still a positive sign that Jackson Cruz was able to win that face-off. Now facing off, Mike Musil is communicating with his team right now. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, facing off will be, looks like Ben Carter. It will be his first face-off of the night. On one wing is Alex Schilling, and on the other is Ben Bryan. Carrollton does not have a lot of depth as they have suffered injury after injury this season. Sam Rothschild got injured last game, and he's out for the season. A feed and open on the crease. Pace Academy had a player. Carrollton caught a break as that went off of his stick. Ben Bryan has it now from behind. He one-hops it to Chris Cuff and Carrollton. If anything, you would like to at least see a long offensive possession. Austin Waldrop, the sophomore, with it. Good pass to Dressender. Dressender, nice move. He's got Ben Carter, and that one gets past Carter. And out of bounds, a turnover for Carrollton. Feed, one extra feed, a shot, and another goal for Pace Academy. Once again, that was a very close shot from about 7 or 8 yards out. Pace now leads it 7-0 over the Trojans. That goal was a result of a Carrollton turnover on the attempted clear. Carrollton is down 7-0 here early in this game. They will need to regroup very quickly before it gets out of hand. Facing off will be Jackson Cruz. In the box at the bottom of your screen is Xavier Reese, as he will be waiting to sub in. .51 to go here in the first half. Hard check from Jackson Cruz. Swim move. Wide open, a shot. And another goal for Pace as that squeezed into the left side of the goal. 8-0 now. Need to update the scoreboard as Carrollton has already used one of their timeouts. Pace Academy leads at 8-0 with 10:39 to go in the first half. You have to wonder about the mindset of the Carrollton Trojans right now as they are down 8-0 here early. As they have not had many answers on defense so far. Facing off is Cipolla, who has played the majority of the game so far. On the wing is Alex Schilling. Face-off violation on Pace. That is their second violation of the game. Cipolla has it. He has Ben Bryan. He hits Ben Bryan. Ben Bryan's looking for a man, and he's going to roll it to Ben Carter. A good decision and a smart play right there from Ben Bryan. Carter tries to feed the crease. That pass was intercepted. He was trying to hit Schilling, who was open for a moment. Carter subs out. Pace Academy has it. Carrollton needs to stop badly right here. We have a whistle. This will be a turnover. Not sure what the call was, but that will be a turnover on Pace Academy. Carrollton quickly has it back on offense now. Ben Bryan has 3 men on him. He's looking for some help. He's going to flip it back into the field. Xavier Reese had a great look at it. Couldn't come up with the ground ball. And he's on ball now. Good decision to lay off of the check right there. Another missed opportunity for the Carrollton Trojans. Austin Waldrop goes down. He goes down, and there's a shot right to the chest of Cuff. Another save for him. 9:30 to go in the second. Cuff to Sean Dressender, who has been successful clearing the ball tonight. He hits Ross Castleter, and Carrollton will look to find something to go their way offensively. They only have 5 men on the field right now. Pace Academy does not double. Xavier Reese is the 6th man. Now Ben Bryan will sub out. In for him will be number 27, the senior Ben Carter. Xavier Reese makes a man miss, makes another man miss. He gets a look at it, and it's saved by Pace Academy. A great look from Xavier Reese, who almost had another goal. He scored last game against Westminster on a very similar look. He made 2 men miss on that play as well. Just could not finish. A good save by the goalie for Pace Academy. Pure speed and great quickness from Xavier Reese got him the look. Carrollton's back on defense now. Xavier Reese is trying to face guard 22 for Carrollton, or for Pace Academy, as he does not want him to get the ball. That ball is checked out. Good check from Chase Cipolla, the sophomore. Cuff has it. Cuff to Jackson Cruz. Cruz runs right past his man. Carrollton back on offense now. They have had the ball on offense more the second quarter than I think they did the whole first quarter, which is a positive sign, but they have to start getting results off of these possessions. Schilling onto the field now. Schilling, Cruz, and Ben Carter have played the majority of the game as Pace Academy is pressing them way outside the box. Ben Carter beats his man, drives down the alley. Ben Carter got a good look but could not finish. A great look there for Ben Carter. And just like that, Pace Academy is in transition. 2 possessions in a row now. Carrollton has had great looks offensively. They have not been able to finish, but they have had the looks. That pass is down. Schilling did not see the ground ball. Pace Academy will settle it down with 7:13 to go in the first half. They work it around. There has not been as much ball watching tonight from the Carrollton defense as we have seen in recent games, so that is a plus. And we have a train behind the field. Video game type stuff, and that ball is thrown out of bounds by number 19 for Pace Academy. I think he was distracted by the train, and evidently was saved. They feed the crease, that pass gets through, and Pace Academy still has it. I was positive that ball was thrown out of bounds. However, the ref said he kept it in, and this possession continues for the Knights. On ball is 37 Nate Moore. The junior defenseman, excuse me. Now it is Jackson Cruz, and they will attack Jackson Cruz. Number 14 driving, he feeds X. Sipola comes around the wrong side of the goal. They feed the crease, and a quick stick goal for Pace Academy. The lead is now 9-0 Pace. His second goal of the game. Six minutes to go now in the first half. As you can see, the train once again, a lack of depth is a huge concern for the Carrollton Trojans, as they have just suffered a few injuries this season, which you cannot control. Injuries happen, and it is just bad luck. Six minutes to go in the first half. We would like to see Carrollton at least keep it at single digits here in the first half. Skip pass. Pace Academy thought about feeding the crease. They decided against it. On ball is Jackson Cruz. Now the captain, the senior Sean Dressender. Less than 5.5 to go now as Pace Academy is making multiple substitutions, which is slowing down this offensive possession as they try to get who they want onto the field. Number 14 has been aggressive tonight, and he will go after Jackson Cruz again. He decides against it. Pace Academy very patient on this possession. A little bit of a pick, pass, a sliding catch right there. Up top by number 11 for Pace Academy. They feed the crease a shot. That ball goes just wide of the goal. Pace Academy backs it up. 4:55 to go now in the first half. This is the first of two road games for the Carrollton Trojans. Their next will be on Thursday night. The Carrollton defense this season is giving up 13.75 goals a game, which is 83rd out of 108 teams in the state, and they have already given up 9 tonight. Last game against the defending state champion, the Westminster Wildcats, they only gave up 9 goals through 2.5 quarters, which was very impressive. However, their defense has not been as on point tonight as they were in that game. Good checks from Ben Bryan. That's what you want to see. More checks, and he's going to force a bad pass. However, we did get some rain here earlier today. The field is a little thicker, so that ball just kind of died out. A drive, a shot, saved by Cuff. Cuff has played good tonight. He's going to hit Jackson Cruz, who can't come up with the pass. And Pace Academy is going to have a good look, and it's saved by Chris Cuff. Great save by Cuff from his knees. Incredible. The lead is still 9. Chase Sipola's got to get rid of it. He goes left-handed, good left-handed pass to Chris Cuff, who walks up with it. We have a timeout on the field. And that timeout will be on Carrollton with 3 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the first half. Pace Academy leads at 9-0, and we will be right back. Back live now as Carrollton will attempt to clear it coming out of the timeout. Ben Carter got doubled. He stepped out of bounds. Another turnover for the Trojans. Carrollton needs to make sure they mark up and find their defenders right here. A pass. Thought about the shot. They feed the crease behind the back shot. That missed to the left. Tried to showboat a little bit. You do not see behind the back shots too often in high school play. Less than 3 to go now as Carrollton is out of timeouts. Pace Academy still has both of theirs. Feed. Good looks here for Pace Academy. They have passed up a few as they are very patient, and you can do that when you have a big lead like this. They will try to get the closest shot they can possibly get. I don't think you can see it on the screen. We're going to have a shot from up top. An easy save that time for Chris Cuff as the shooter lost his footing a little bit. Ben Carter has it. Carter, nice job of tucking the stick, and he loses it on the cradle. And Pace Academy is going to have numbers. From the crease behind the back shot, and he missed it. You would think that this showboating here would light a fire under the Carrollton Trojans team. You do not want a team to treat you like that. And just like that, a quick stick goal for Pace Academy. And the lead is now 10-0. A minute 57 to go in the first half. Carrollton has just struggled right out of the gate tonight. Chris Cuff has been the one bright spot. He has played really good in the goal. Over half of the goals for Pace Academy have come from right on the crease, and there is nothing any goalie at any level in lacrosse can do about those. Facing off is Jackson Cruz. The ref is going to bring him up and move them down a little bit as he will try and find a good spot in the field as it is a little bit tore up because of the rain and the junior varsity game that took place earlier. The whistle. Jackson Cruz wins the clamp. And Ben Carter chasing after that ground ball. He gets it. He takes a tumble. The ball is still free. Getting a little physical out there. That ball is flicked from behind. Sean Dressender gets it. Sean Dressender clears it. Numbers for Carrollton, 4-on-3. He did not press the pace right there. If he would have driven to the goal, he could have forced a defender to pick him up. And now that ball is free at X. Castleter lost it. Now his brother Castleter tries to ride this pass. Is lobbed into the air. A little bit of a hit there from Ben Bryan. And Pace Academy comes away with it. The pace is starting to pick up right now. A minute 11 to go in the first half. Missed opportunity there for Carrollton on the fast break. They had numbers, but did not take advantage of it. Carrollton is going zone now. They are trying to change it up. A shot and another goal from right on the crease. 11-0 is now the lead. Another crease goal as we have 49 seconds to go in the first half. We did not expect this performance from Carrollton as they have just struggled, especially coming off their very competitive game against Westminster. The official had to get the clock stopped there as they did not stop it for some reason. We are down to 28 seconds to go in the first half. Good check from Jackson Cruz. However, Pace Academy wins another face-off. As Carrollton has just struggled from the face-off X this season. They feed the crease, a shot saved by Cuff. He quickly gets it to Ben Carter. Ben Carter looking for help, and he's going to pass it across his body. Good pass to Sean Dressender. Carrollton has it. Time is running out. Castleter does not realize it. And that will be the end of the first half, as Pace Academy has handled the Carrollton Trojans tonight so far, as they lead it 11-0. And Carrollton will look to make adjustments. The countdown timer of 10 minutes has already begun here for halftime. We will be right back in about 9 minutes to have the second half for you. Back now to start the second half. Facing off will be Jackson Cruz. We are live at Riverview Sports Complex in Mableton, Georgia, for the first road game of the season. Pace Academy comes away with it. A hard check from Jackson Cruz. A pass, extra pass, and just like that, a goal for Pace Academy. 11 seconds in to the second half, and it looks like we will have a running clock on. So if the running clock stays on for the rest of the half, this will be a very quick second half. Hopefully Carrollton can make something happen here to at least get it to single digits. It all starts off at the face-off X. Carrollton is 0-4 on their season. If this keeps up, they will fall to 0-5. A season ago, they were 6-12. They are in a very tough stretch of their schedule right now. The schedule does let up in the coming weeks. And a hard check up top from Jackson Cruz. No penalty call on that one. The Pace Academy player kind of ducked, which led the check to go to the helmet. The lead is 12. Pace works it around, looking to feed the crease. That is what they have looked to do a lot tonight, and they have done it with success. We do have a closer view of the field tonight. The stadium is not as big, so we do have a closer view of the field. Kind of cuts some stuff out of your screen. Pace continues to work it around, and they continue to look to feed the crease. Very patient right now. Looking at the crease. They keep looking. They're looking for cutters. Very active offense here from the Knights. It's even more key that Carrollton communicates on defense to know who they have and when they are sliding. Quick passes. Carrollton definitely should take something away from this. The ball is not in anyone's stick for longer than 2 or 3 seconds at a time. And the passes are on a dime. Skip pass. Pace continues to work it around. They have not even gone to X. They are getting it to the corners and reversing it. Carrollton is in a zone. We have seen that from them at certain points this year. And that pass is thrown away. That will be a turnover for the Knights. Sean Dressinger will bring it in. He gets it to Cuff. Cuff will jog it up the field as he is trying to find an open man. No one is getting open. He's going to have to make a move, make a decision. They're going to have to go quickly as they will get the whistle blown for a failure to advance. Carter has it. He has to get it into the box very quickly. He does. Good clear from Carrollton. Very patient, almost a little too patient, but very good job from them right there. Jackson Cruz with it up top. He calls off the team. He is looking to make it happen. He beats his man, driving. Pace switches. Good switch from them. Nicolaitis was open for a second on the crease. Carter dropped that one, got it right back. Pace Academy is pressing out right now on Carrollton. And Jackson Cruz beats his man. He skips it. Shot from Nicolaitis, and that shot was saved. It looked like it might have gone off the pipe. A very good look for Carrollton. And a great feed from Cruz to Nicolaitis. A long pole has it, a shot saved by Cuff. He quickly restarts it. Carter has it. He's getting checked from behind. Carter to Castleter. Castleter rolls. That was Alex Schilling. Carrollton has had a few really good looks tonight. They have not been able to find the back of the net yet. Carter drives. Ben Carter, the shot. Once again, that might have gone off the pipe, half goalie. The goal was moved back a little bit right there. Good looks for Carrollton. They just have to find the back of the net. Once they get the first one back, and they might start to get a few. That ball's checked out from behind on Dressender. Getting a little physical. Sipola has it. Hard push from Sipola. Pace wanted a call on that one. Schilling has it. He throws it into the middle of the field. He's a little hurt. Oh, and a hard hit on Ben Carter, and it is getting physical right now. The refs are letting them play. Pace wanted a call, then Ben Carter wanted a call. And there have been no calls. There has only been one flag tonight. The refs have done a pretty good job as it has not gotten physical until the last minute and a half. Cruz with it. Beats his man again. They slide. He fakes the pass. Cruz is looking to go ISO. Pace Academy's just done a good job of sliding from the wing. Cruz keeps coming. Cruz, left-handed look and a goal for Jackson Cruz. Low release and a low finish. And Carrollton is on the board. It is now 12-1. Great job by Jackson Cruz on that possession. He kept coming and kept coming. He can score with both hands. And he finished that time with the underhand, left-handed shot. Less than 5.5 minutes to go now, as the clock is still running, even though it is only an 11-goal game. I'm not sure when the clock would stop running. Definitely if Carrollton can get it to single digits, I would assume. Ben Bryan facing off. A holding will be called on Pace Academy. That was an obvious call right there. Carrollton has it back on offense. Can they get another quick goal? And now they're going to give it to Pace Academy. Not sure about that one. Carrollton caught a bad break that time. It looked like the hold was on Pace Academy, and then they called it on Carrollton. Carrollton is still going zone. They can do this. However, Pace will take up a lot of time, and they're going to shoot it over the goal. Chris Cuff almost backed it up. However, Pace Academy is there. And for the second time tonight, we have a train taking a view at the field. Pace continues to work it. 22. And we're going to have a shot from up top. Saved by Cuff. Incredible save from Chris Cuff, who's had a very good game tonight. He hits Ben Carter. And in transition now is Carrollton. Sorry about the background noise. That is the train. Xavier Reese back onto the field, I believe, for the first time this half. Less than 4 to go. Ben Bryan will sub out, and Jackson Cruz will sub in. With the lack of depth for Carrollton, they have been trying to use Jackson Cruz mostly on offense. Ben Carter driving. He gets the ball to Michael Morgan, to Castleter. Good movement now as the middle of the field is wide open. Jackson Cruz will look to go ISO, and Pace Academy will try him up. He's going to beat his man with ease. Cruz to Xavier Reese. Reese feeds Morgan, the shot! And a miss that time, from Michaelitis. There to back it up is Michael Morgan. Another good look from Michaelitis, who has had 2 very good looks tonight. And now they will give the ball to Pace Academy. A terrible call from the official right there, as that was a shot from Michaelitis, not a pass. And Carrollton was right by the ball when it went out of bounds. A bad call. 2 bad calls now by the refs on the face-off, and now on that. I'm not sure what his reasoning for that call is. However, Pace Academy will have it back on offense. And we have a flag down, and it will be on Carrollton. All the calls are going against the Trojans right now. Not sure what this call is. It might be an offsides on Ross Castleter. The officials will meet to talk it over. And we will wait on their call. Hayes Academy will be man up. They converted on their first man up of the night, as this is only the second penalty of the game. Both have been on the Trojans. We lost the broadcast for a minute there. We are back on with 35 seconds to go. Pace Academy has it, as Carrollton could not convert on the clear. We are all even now, 6-on-6. Carrollton will stay in zone. Their zone is very sloughed in. Look for the outside shots, as they will look to continue to feed the crease. Pace Academy has only scored one goal here in the third quarter, which was 11 seconds. They feed the crease, a shot and a hard hit from Chase Sipola, but that's how you have to play. If they feed the crease, you have to make them pay, and he did that time. That will be the end of the third quarter, as Pace Academy leads Carrollton 12-1. Each team scored a goal in that quarter. We will be right back for the fourth quarter after this. We are back now to start the fourth quarter, as Pace Academy is in control of this one. They lead it 12-1 with the running clock. As soon as the clock starts, this game will be over in less than 12 minutes, unless Carrollton can get it to single digits and make a run here in the fourth quarter. Pace Academy takes that face off. They have been very patient in the second half. Drive, a pass. They feed the crease, a shot, and a quick goal for Pace Academy. Thurman with the goal. The lead is now 13-1. We will have the Carrollton game on Thursday. We will have that live broadcast right here on the Carrollton Lacrosse YouTube channel. And that will be against the Mount Paran Eagles with a 6 o'clock start time. We will have that right here, as I said. Pace Academy wins this face-off. Less than 11 minutes to go, as Carrollton is looking to go to 0-5 on the season if this result holds up. They will fall to 0-3 in conference play, in area play, excuse me. Their offense tonight only has 1 goal. They have scored 4 3/4 goal this season. That is 85th in the state. Their offense and defense has taken a little bit of a step back statistically from last season. We're going to have number 1 thought about shooting it. He decided against it. Pace continues to work it, and they are just rotating a simple triangle offense right here. They feed the crease. 23 can't make the catch. They continue to work it. Passing and cutting is what Pace Academy is doing. Carrollton is in a zone. Shot from outside. That one is off the cage to the right side. The one thing about going zone is the openings will usually be really open. Also, inside looks if you get in between the zone. Pace continues to work it, passing and cutting. Very patient here from them. Not much Carrollton can do right now in the zone. We'll try and stop the shots and force a bad pass. Pace Academy is 5-1 on the season. With a win tonight, they will go to 6-1. We have less than 9 minutes to go now in the 4th. Now we have a whistle and a timeout for Pace Academy. That is their first timeout of the second half, and the first one they have used all game. With 8:50 to go, 8:50 to go in the 4th. We will be right back as we take a timeout with them. We are back now with 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game. Pace Academy has only used 1 timeout. Let me fix the scoreboard. Let's see. It is now up. We're having some problems with their timeouts. Anyways, they continue to work it around. They are down a timeout. That pass is thrown away, but with a thick grass, the ball dies out. Pace Academy keeps possession. Carrollton seems to be content here to let them just work it around the outside. Movement, they're going to feed up top. Number 19 thought about a shot, decided against it. Skip pass. Up top, shot from up top. Off the chest of a Pace Academy player. And this ball is down. It ends up in the stick of Chris Cuff. He has been Brian wide open. A great pass from him. Brian can't make the catch there for the ground ball as Ross Castleter. Good heads up play from him to be ready for that overthrown pass. 12-1 now. Carrollton needs to move with a sense of urgency, as once again Pace Academy is pressing them outside of the box. You have to make them pay and beat them when they do that. Into the game now is Schilling. Jackson Cruz likes his matchup and he wants to get another goal tonight. He hits Schilling. Passing and picking now is Carrollton. We have seen this a good bit from them this season. Now Castleter, they feed Castleter off his stick. A good look there from the offense as the middies were rotating and so were the attackmen. Pace Academy gets it into the box. They clear that. 6:40 to go in the fourth. Tough game tonight for the Trojans, as they have just not had many answers. We're going to have a shot from up top, saved by Cuff, right to his chest. He will bring it up. One thing Carrollton will need to improve on as they move forward in the season is getting open on the clears. There's a lot of standing around and watching whoever has the ball. They have to cut to the ball and get open. Waldrip to Moore, a good pass from Waldrip. Moore has it. He has Schilling open. Schilling wasn't looking right away. Now Michael Morgan has it behind to Castleter, the sophomore attackman. Jackson Cruz with it. He's thought about going ISO a few times and has decided to pass it up. Now Carter. Carter driving down the left side, saved by the goalie. And here come the Knights in transition. Good job from Carrollton to get back on defense and mark up. They will stay in a zone. The defense tonight in the second half has been better than the first half. A little bit of that is in part to Pace Academy really slowing it down offensively. However, Carrollton has only given up 2 goals in the second half. Carrollton trying that good stick from Nate Moore. That's why you have your stick up, and he's going to almost come away with that ground ball. Nonetheless, good effort and a good stick from Nate Moore, who was 37 in black. They're going to come around X, try and feed the crease. That ball is down. Cruz has it. Now it's down again. Can Carrollton come away with this one? They cannot. Pace Academy has it. Good check from Nate Moore. Driving, feeding, coming around X. Pace Academy has decided against a lot of shots. A skip pass, shot from the wing. That one is off target. Less than 4 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter. That ball is down, finds its way into the cross of Cuff. Cuff to Schilling. Schilling has Morgan and he overthrows him. Clearing has been a struggle for Carrollton tonight. A long stick, shot, and a goal. Chris Cuff was definitely not expecting that, as that was a long pole shot from way outside. You could tell he was not expecting it, and it beat him. 14-1 now. Pace leads it. Less than 3 minutes to go. just not Carrollton's night tonight. They will have one day to regroup before they take the field for another road game against Mount Paran. As mentioned, this is their first road game of the season. After they play Mount Paran, they will be at home against East Coweta, who they had a scrimmage against earlier before the season started. They lost that game, but that will be a very competitive one. And we will have that live for you from Grisham Stadium. Dustin Prater's into the game, and he gets the ground ball. He was taking some hard checks there. That pass was unfortunately thrown out of bounds. Pace Academy will have it as we near the end of this game. Also into the game, middle of your screen, number 23, Montana Freeman. Pace, looking to push the pace. Lost his footing, shot, bounces, saved by Cuff, who as usual has had a good game tonight. That ball is down, Dustin Prater has it. Good pass from him to Montana Freeman, who gets the ball checked out of his stick. And back and forth we go. Pace Academy back with it now. They feed, he loses his footing. Good check by Aiden Lovelady. This ball is down. Lovelady to Cuff. Good effort from him as he was into the game. Now Ben Carter has it. He hits Ben Bryan, who has Ross Castleter wide open. Castleter has Morgan open on the crease. And now he throws it really late on that pass. He had him open. And that will be a turnover. Just have to make a quicker decision there if you're Ross Castleter. You made the decision just a little too late. Less than 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter of this one. Pace Academy looking to, they're still being aggressive. They are looking to score another goal here. 35 seconds to go. As Carrollton will fall to 0-5 to start the season. 0-3 in area play. Pace Academy will move to 6-1, 2-0 in area play. Their first area game of the season was a win against the Walker School. That game was 19-2. Carrollton will face off against them later in the season. And what should definitely be a competitive game. Less than 10 seconds to go, and Pace Academy is just going to run out the clock here. A tough game tonight for the Trojans. They will be back at it again Thursday against Mount Paran. We will have that game for you live here on the Carrollton Lacrosse YouTube channel. The final score of this one is Pace Academy 14, Carrollton 1. Yes, Pace Academy jumped out to an early lead and never looked back. Thank you for joining us for this game. As mentioned, we will have the Thursday game live for you. That is scheduled for a 6 o'clock start time. We'll have that for you right here on the Carrollton YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us for this one.